So do that. So welcome back, guys, to the little channel. And today we gonna show you every class there is. Every gun I got, I'm gonna show you every class there is. For new, common noobs to the game, this is for you guys. So this is the best class setups for you. As I be playing, I be seeing people with some weird class setups. Weird. Like, ultimately weird. So let's start off with the Modern Warfare guns. Most people got Modern Warfare. So, for Modern Warfare guns, the M4, the first choice. The best setup for the M4 is the M6, the Marksman Barrel, Monolithic Suppressor, Commando Foregrip, 60 round mags. If you're running the iron sights, laser. This is the best class setup for the M4 if you're not running an optic. Please use it. Don't be a noob. Don't be a bot. Learn. Learn to get used to the gun first, and then you move on. If you want to go long range, people say to go with the 3 times and put the T-pose on there. If you don't like the optic, like I don't, I go for the combat. And I put T-pose vertical on there as well. And that is the perfect M4 class setup. If you don't like that, you can run a other side, which I think is good also. If you want a little more range and control, then you could run the M16 Grenadier barrel. You could run that, and you could go back for the 3 times scope of the, where is it? The VLK 3 times optic. You could run that on the gun. So you could run a 3 times optic, or if you don't like that optic, please, I urge you, use an hollow sight. If you are not used to that optic, use a hollow sight. Then after you learn to get used to the hollow sight, move on forward and use the combat. If you don't like the combat, use the VOK. And that is the best M4 class setup. If you're not used to the recoil pattern of the M4, then you may use a Ranger or a foregrip. If you're not used to it. Now, there are different class setups for the M4. You could make a SMG version. SMG version. If not SMG version, you run a light. Remove. Add. Oh god. And then put Commando Foregrip. And there's many different class setups for the M4. There's many. If you don't want to run that, you could run the silent barrel that's already suppressed. And then you give it more. You could run the M16. If not, then you don't want to run that. Oh god. If you don't want to run the M16, you could run, yes, Granite's triple grid cape. You could run this, and those are the best M4 class setups. No, for the Ram 7, the Ram is a very weird gun. It goes up to the right, then kick to the left. Very weird. Very weird. So you have an SMG version. You can make up the gun. Go to 60. Add that. Short SMG close range gun. High fire rate. High damage gun. It's a nice sniper support. The good gun. Good gun. Good gun. If you want a little bit more range, you could put the collapse. That collapse on it. You could run it. If you want a little bit more range, then you run that. Now, that's the best of Ram 7 class setup. If not, you don't like the laser, you could run a hollow sight. If you don't want to run a hollow sight, you run a 3 times VLK on it. If you don't like a 3 times VLK on it, then you could run the Scout Combat stock, which I think looks good on the gun because the gun looks weird. You could put this on the gun. I see people be using some weird class setup for the RAM, but this is the best class setup. There is no other best class setup than this. No, next gun in the game. The Vow. I see a lot of people be using this gun. It's not a good gun because 30 bullets, that's it. 30 bullets. No, this is the best class setup for the VLK. He has a high recoil, man. A very, very high recoil. And this is the best class setup for the VLK. The Vow. Oh my god, my pronunciation is so wrong. So this is the best class setup for the AS Vow. If you don't, you run as a sniper. There is a sniper version in the game. You turn it into a sniper. No, I don't have all the attachments unlocked, but if you run it as a sniper, I would urge you to use the combat. Put the SPP 10R mag with. Remove the tactical laser and you put on this. Now this is the best class of if you're trying to run it as a sniper. No other best class of it. So next gun, there's supposed to be a couple people who liked it. The FR 5.56. I don't really use this gun. I've tried it out. It's a good gun. I don't find any problem with it. It has a high fire rate for a burst gun. Put a 60 round mag and you run it. You run it with the hollow or you run it with the combat. And that's the best, but I don't like the iron sights of the gun. I would urge you, if you're running this gun, some people like the VLK, use the VLK. A little quiet, please. Yeah. The VLK. If you don't want to run it with the VLK, then I don't know any other best setup for this gun. J God has a setup where you just top fire it, but you just top fire, you just switch it to top fire. That's in the game. You know, I wish there was a thing you could put like fully burst, but yeah. Yeah, and that's it. So the car, Odin, alright, so the growl. Oh god. My bad. This is just on the spot kind of stream. So the guy. So the ground. This is the best setup for the ground. If you're new to the game, you don't know how to set up the ground, this is how you set up the ground. are not used to the iron sights, they're the best iron sights in the game. But if you want range, I would urge you to use this Scout Combat Auto on the gun with T-pose vertical. I'm telling you, best class setup right here. If you don't like that, you could run it with the integral hybrid. You could run it with this. If not, you could run it with the VOK optic, 3x optic. It's up to you which what you want to run on the gun, but yeah, this is the best class setups I'm showing you. Now the Amax. So the Amex, I did a video on this on the channel. This is the best setup for the Amex. What? People be building the 3x VOK, but I don't like the iron sights of the VOK. That's why I put the Skull Combat on my Amax, because I like it. I like it very much with the T-pose vertical, and that is my best Amax class. If you're not used to the recoil of the gun, I urge you to put a Ranger foregrip on the gun. I urge you, as you're a noob, get used to it. Learn the recoil of the gun. It kicks up pretty hard, so you gotta hold it down. Like, drag it down, hold it. Press down on the controller, the analog stick, and you hold it down. But yes, that's the best class setup for the Amax. And the next gun is the Foul. A lot of people don't really use this gun, but it's a very good gun. A very good gun. Now, I've not learned the best setups for the AS Foul. Some people do not put. It's a 20 round mag. You kind of need a lot of bullets. So I put 30 round mag with and I like that with a T-pose. If you're not liking that, you could run a hollow sight on it. If you don't like hollow sights, again, 3x VOK. 3x VOK. If you don't like the 3x VOK, then you could run the integral hybrid on the gun, and that's the best Foul class setup right there. No, Kilo. There is a lot of Kilo class setups. SMG version, there's a lot, so I'm about to show you the different SMG versions, assault rifle versions of this gun, and LMG versions of this gun. So, monolithic suppressor, Singuard 90 in barrel, you know, it's a good gun. 60 round mag, and you run it with the hollow with a commando foregrip. Yes, and you're kind of talking, so that's why I want you to be quiet. So this is the best class setup right here, guys. Best class setup for the Kilo. There's no other best class setups. You could run it without an iron sight, put on a tactical laser, and that's give you a faster aim down speed, which is good, real good. So you aim down a little faster. Plus the iron sights are really good. Once you got the person in the circle of the iron sight, you're good. You're gonna beam them, and the recoil of the Kilo is pretty low, so this gun is perfect for newbies in the game. So guys may use this game, use the Kilo. If you wanna get kills with the gun, then use the gun. So if you don't like the Kilo, no, this is the SMG version of the Kilo. If you want to use it, that reduces. So this is a hybrid SMG version of the Kilo. So you put on this close quarter stock, close quarter stock with attack laser, and this is like the SMG version. You could even put the 100 round drum, and it won't take down your speed, like movement speed up. But if you want to run it, this is the best. Close, it will deal damage. You will take enemies down. You move fast. If not, run it with combat allo optic, and the gun is beautiful. Look at this gun. It's good for noobs. If you want to learn the game, use this gun. It's pretty good. Don't use guns that you're not using and not used to in the game, because you will die because you're not used to the gun. No, the M30 is good for noobs as well. I have unlocked this. So this is a long range M30. I'd be seeing people using some weird optics and weird setups for this gun. So don't use that. Please don't use that. You could run it with a combat allo. No, wrong thing. Commando foregrip. Or if you're not used to the recoil of the gun, which is very low and very minor, you could run a ranger foregrip. If not, remove the combat allo right here, put on attack laser, and the iron sights for the M13 are very good, and you remove the foregrip and put combat commando foregrip, and that's it. People be using some weird class setups for the XM4 class setup, guys. This is good for you guys as well, because the XM4 is a very good gun up close, so you guys could get used to this. XM4 strafe, and you got it. I'm set it up for what I've been using. Yes, so this is it. Best XM4 class setup right here. Agency suppressor, task force barrel, tiger team is a good target, and the raider pad. So yeah, 60 round mag. If not, remove, add field agent, grip, recoil, remove again, and add the you could add the jungle, or you could add the serpent wrap. I would say add the jungle. This is the best class. You remove the field agent and you add for damage range, and this is the second best class setup for the XM4 for close range. If you want to kill people up close, use this gun. Class setup, recoil is not crazy, it's not mad, it's not insane. Close quarters, you will kill someone. This gun will take them down. Get them chest shots in, and you will take them down. Guys, learn to aim at people's chest. Learn to take people down. Now, people be talking about the AK. I don't use the AK, so I'm being honest. I do not use the AK. No, the Fafar class. But this is a nerf Fafar class. People don't really use this Fafar class anymore. This was the Fafar class everyone used. back in like season 1, season 2, but they nerfed the shit out of the Fafari class, made it aim down slow, so it's not perfect as once it was. So this is the Fafari class that I be running. Fafari. This is what I be running in the game. This is what I be running. This is what I be using. This is what I be getting kills with. This is what I used to get my 35 kill game. This is what I be using. They nerfed the shit out of the gun. But the fire rate is what makes it impressive. If you want to get a lot of kills with this gun, use this gun. It's good long range and it's good close range. But I say again, since it does 50 rounds, you will run out of ammo quick. So I urge you to either run it with the Bullfrog SMG with a lot of rounds, or the MP5 or MP7 or Cold War MP5 or the Gallo. Cause the Gallo is a good shotgun as well. So, and next gun to be using, Craig. I don't have a lot about the Craig, but it's a good gun. Now, let's talk about the Fara 83 now. This gun I've used, and this is the best class setup for Fara 83. You gotta put the 60 round mag on the Fara 83, man. You gotta. So this is the best class setup for the Fara 83. The Grusa suppressor, the PK barrel, the RPK barrel, my bad, sorry guys. The speed grip, 60 round mag, and the arms 3 times with the T-pose reticle. Actually, they don't got a T-pose. This is the only T-pose, but you could run this. But I be running the Hunter. And that's it. The best. If you don't want this, remove. You could add the target designer on it. You could run the target team for movement speed. You could kill a lot of people and do this. That's a lot of kills you could get with that gun. And those are the class setups for guns in the game right now. That's be overpowering the game and be get a lot of kills in the game. So now MP5 class setups. You can make a lot of different MP5 class setups. One but kills insanely fast, or ones that just kills and get average amount kills. No, 45 rounds, tac laser, monolithic integral suppressor. With people run the Merc foregrip and you collapse stock, so collapsible stock. So, and this is the best MP5 class, the best MP5 class. You could also run the MP5 class with a foregrip. You saw that the control got a little better right there, because running the Merc foregrip, the control got a little nuts. Most people who play the game got good control of guns and know the recoil of guns, so they know how to use the gun. But if you're another person like that, then I urge you to use a foregrip on the gun. If you want to kill people a little bit faster with it, you run the 10mm auto 30 round mag. Damage and range. Now this kills. If you want a little bit more control, you got a little perfect. You buff the accuracy, you buff the damage, you buff the range, you buff the movement, and you buff the control of the gun also. But you got a little decrease in fire rate, which is why I think guys should choose what you want to run on the gun. But if you want to even use it as like a sniper support, you could run it with the stock. You could run it And that is a better. Look at this. Nothing got nerfed. The movement didn't get nerfed that much, and anything didn't get nerfed. But if you're not a person and you want to run it, then I urge you to use it with hello. With okay. There's a lot of different class setups, I'll be telling you. This is some weird class setup. This is the weirdest class setup I ever saw in the game. Don't use this. Don't be like this. Don't use this. Don't be like that. LC10. I don't think I have all the setups for the LC10. But I know it's like the task force. Then you run the speed grip and then run the highest mag, which is the 55 round mag. And then I know you run the Raider stock with the suppressor. If not the suppressor, you run it with the Gru suppressor, I think it is. Or if not the Gru agency suppressor. And that's the best. That's for the LC10. Don't really use the PP, so I can't really be saying what's the best class setup for the PP. You know, guys? So, agency, task force, run the speed grip, 53 round mag, Raider stock. Best class setup for the Mac 10. There's no other best class setup. If you don't want to run, the Mac 10 doesn't really have a large recoil problem. Since it's a close range gun, you want to use it for close range. You put on the Serpent Wrap, if not the Jungle Wrap. If not, Serpent Wrap. And you saw that. But everything that buffed, the damage got buffed, the range got buffed, the movement and control got buffed. So, guys, no, this is my gun at the moment. As SMG, I be running this gun crazy. So I put the 65 round speed grip, task force, Gru suppressor, skeleton stock with the Serpent Wrap. And that's my best class setup for the Bullfrog, which is, I think, is the best. No, I do not use the Cold War MP5. I don't like the Cold War MP5. It looks very awful. No, the Fennec is a good gun. You could take down like 2 people with this gun, but that's it. After that, it's like you'll probably die if you run into a quad. You probably will die. So, and this is the best class setup. You could even run it. Yep. Best class setup for the Fennec. You run this stock or you run this stock. If not, you don't like the iron sights, remove, put on the mini reflect, and that's the best class setup for the Fennec, guys. You could even run it with the mono reflex sights, which I think is the best good for the gun, but makes the gun looks weird. Doesn't it look weird? It looks insane weird. Alright, now the MP7 class I've been running. So this is the MP7 class what I've been running. I be using it for mid-range and close range. Mid-range to long. This is what I be running. This is what I be used to. Do not use this class if you're not used to it. I'm used to it. What normal people run is the Merc, and you got that. Remove, and then people normally don't even use the stock. A lot of stock, and then put. But you see, yo, the movement got decreased so much, so that's why I don't use it. this is why I use, and that's why everything. You could even put 16 and look. You could do a lot of stuff with the MP7. That's the best class setups for the MP7. No, the Bison is a great gun. I've been loving the Bison. So you put the 8.7 steel, electric suppressor. You could even put tactical laser, 85 round mag. You could even put a granulated tip, granulated grip tape, and boom. If not, you run this grip tape and that boom. Oh my god. I'm gonna end the stream crazy, so. No for shotguns. No for shotguns. So I'll be running the XRK 18 Derbian. So with the monolithic suppressor, with Dragon's Breath, 8-round Dragon's Breath. I don't use a normal round Dragon's Breath. With the 12 gauge, you have 12 rounds. It's good that you run it with it. 12 rounds. Where you could run it with a tactical. If not, run it so you could hip fire, remove hip fire, and put yeah. Yes, and that is the best model 380 class. Right here, battle best. I don't really use a lot of shotguns. Now the Gallo is the most underrated shotgun. This is the best Gallo class there is. The best. You could run it like this. Wait, setup. The movement speed is nerfed because of the shotgun. 12 gauge, you put the 12 rounds in there because you're gonna need it. If you're gonna wipe squads, you're gonna need them 12 rounds. You could even remove the jungle or serpent ramp and add the maritime stock. Now you saw that the movement got decreased a little and the control got decreased a little. I don't run it like this, but if you do, then that's great for you, but I don't. Yeah, it's our choice to choose whatever you want to get used to and get used to it. So it's the best. So this is the best class for me and what I like. No, the Street Sweeper is a gun I have not unlocked, but I do know the best class. I know you go for the same stock. I know you go for the same task force, and then you go for the 12 round. Oh yeah, the 15 round mag. He has a 25 round mag. You go for the last stock on it with the same target. This, you know. Alright, LMGs. Okay, so M16. Okay. Best M16 class for me that I be using for long range. And this is the best for long range. This is the best long range class setup for me. Right here. This is it. Or you could remove the underbarrel, put serpent ramp. Serpent ramp, no serpent ramp, jungle. No serpent ramp, remove, put raider, remove, put strike team, remove, don't want to move, rapid barrel. And this gun, you would get a lot of people with this class setup. right here. I'm already gonna come off because I'm hearing some background noise. I'm sorry for the background noise, guys. I'd really be sorry. Some people don't respect people's privacy, so they try to be very loud. But anyways, so this is the best class setup here. I will get better at this and the noise. So guys, I apologize for the noise. I really do be apologizing for the noise. Best class setup for the SPR. This is it. Nothing else. Don't try to be a hero and try to use something else. This is the best class setup with the pinpoint. When their heads in the circle, shoot. Heads in the circle, shoot. Chest in the circle, shoot. Shoot, guys. And then next, EBR is a good sniper for mid-range. If you want a sniper that fires really fast and does a lot of damage mid-range, then use the EBR. It's like if you want to be a mid-range sniper. No, the EBR is a great iron sight, so I use the integral hybrid barrel with the comb, and that is it. The best EBR 14. If you don't wanna, you put the sniper scope, use pinpoint again, and boom. Best class setup for you. If you don't want to get that, you could either run the combat halo, as I said before, and the mid-range, guys. Mid-range, the sniper hits pretty hard. You see the damage right there? Hard. I think it's like a 5-shot. If he hits all 5 shots to a person's body, they're dead. If you get a headshot, down. 2-shot is I think it's like a 3-shot. But if you get 2 headshots, you kill them. You kill them. Alright. And then Carnate to A class. Everyone knows the card. Class setup. This is the best. Oh god. I must press something else. So I don't get why people don't use the zoom in reticle. Sniper scope. I don't get it. The standard is fine, but you need to zoom in. That's why snipers in the game are so OP. You need that extra zoom. With the pinpoint. Once you zoom in on your target, you zoom in on their heads. 1 headshot down them. 2nd headshot kill them. You guys need to learn to use these stuff. Stop moving away. Try to be hero. You're not hero. Be what you can be. Play the way you want to play. Want to get a kill, easy, clean, you shoot. You ever feel like you're shooting and you feel like your bullets are not hitting, like you're firing blanks? Is because you're using the wrong attachment, guys. You need to stop. You need to stop. No, the AX-50, the God's gun, the sniper I love so much. Sniper I love so much. Zoom in. Where? Sniper scope? Yes, the zoom. The verbal zoom sniper scope. Oh yeah, 32. Factory barrel. Monolithic suppressor. Signgard. Arms. Marksman. Pinpoint. And this is the best AX-50 class. There's no best AX-50 class than this class. So use it. You love it. So there's other good guns in the game, but I don't be using them. I don't be using other guns in the game. So, and that's it for me, guys. So see you next time. There's some LMG. Oh, I want to show you guys this. So you could turn the Fin LMG into a mini. You could turn it. You could turn it in. You could turn it in to a chainsaw, as a minigun, as I should say. Minigun. I put the 75 round. You put the laser on there, and you could put a lot of attachments on this gun, but this is the best attachment I've. Oh wait. What? Yeah, so this is the best attachment right here. Yep, best attachment right here. And then that's it, guys. Or you want to use the SA87, which I like. You put the SA8725 factory barrel, monolithic, commando. If you don't commando, it has a large recoil, Ranger 4 grip, 60 round mag. You run it with tack laser, and that's the best class of. You don't like the iron sights, you want to remove the iron sight. You run it with a hollow combat, not hollow combat. You run it with a scout. If you don't like the scout, then you run it integral. If not integral, 3 times. And that's the best class setup right there, guys. I'm sorry for